Okay, what is poppin' YouTube? This is your boy from the great beyond. It's been so long since I've done a video. I feel like I've been dead on here. Black Liberty, aka the Hulk. Yo, I'm just on here today because I wanted to do a video. I haven't done one in so long. Mostly because I haven't really been inspired by anything to do a video. I mean, I've been looking at the consoles and stuff like that, and the new generation consoles. Haven't been really thoroughly impressed by those. I mean, E3 is kind of around the corner. I might do a video after E3, after we see some more like games and stuff like that from the next gen consoles that are coming out. But beyond that, I just haven't been inspired to really do a video on gaming or about anything in particular. So I decided I'd just like introduce my fish tank to my YouTube audience. Show you guys what I've been spending my last few months kind of like working on and trying to perfect and things like that. So this is my fish tank. This is a 55-gallon bad boy. And let me just give a quick shout out to my boy Sun Twisted, who actually helped me carry this big bitch up to my second floor apartment. So yeah, good looking on that, homie. But all in all, this is my aquarium, 55-gallon. I have two filters running on this bad boy. As you see the neck from that one right there, and then this other one over here in the corner. It's hard to see because I added all these plants, these live plants, which I just added not too long ago. But yeah, there's a filter right there in the back. So that's that guy right there, and the heater's in the corner. So this is some of my greenery I just added. So I have some Anubias in there, which I have over here too, right here tied to the piece of driftwood. Just some really cool plants that I picked out. I have to do some more pruning to them because they're kind of brown. That leaf right there is turning. This one is turning kind of this color. So you just prune them and they grow. I just recently changed my substrate. So I had like black gravel all on the bottom of the tank. I changed it just because I wanted to do some plants. I wanted to do some different things, and like sand just makes the overall look of the entire tank just so much better with the sand. It just gives a really, really beautiful look to the aesthetics of the tank altogether. So this is some of I have about maybe like 15 fish in there. I have right here. You see this guy right here. This is a black convict. He's an adolescent. It's not fully grown, but he is very, very aggressive. He's probably terrorized more fish in that tank than you would believe. This big guy right here is the green terror. I have a yellow lab back there and a blue jahani. Both of those guys are part of the cichlid family. As you see them swimming around. That guy right there is a clown loach with the black stripes and the orange. He's a bottom feeder, so you see him right now. He's feeding off of the algae or whatever buildup that's on that little haunted-looking house there with this tree stump on it. I have some pretty cool fish in here. You see right there, you probably saw that guy. See the Playco down here. He's also an algae eater, bottom feeder. He's over here as well, trying to stay away from the light. This guy's not really particularly care for the light too much. This guy right here is peeking out. This is my elephant nose. He is beautiful. The big long legs gonna come out and show off for you guys. Look at that guy. So I just kind of wanted to show off. I got a couple of sharks in there, iridescent sharks. These guys go really big too. These guys get about, oh my gosh, they can get up to like over a foot. They can get really huge. They pretty much eat anything you throw in the tank. But this is what I've been doing, man. I was watching a couple of guys do some videos on these things. I mean, there are so many fish tank videos. It's crazy. So I decided to put one up there myself, put a fish tank video up there, show you guys what my tank looks like, what are some of the things I'm using. I'm actually going to do a whole lot of changes to this thing. I've already changed the substrate. I'm probably going to change my filters. I have two filters. I have a Emperor 400 here, which has like 2 or 3 different layers of like filtration. You have the bio wheel there that you see spinning. Those bad boys help with the beneficial bacteria that keeps in the tank. And then I have just this regular Aquarium 75 power filter that came along with my kit that I bought. It's not really anything special, but it does help, man. It does help a lot. I've probably killed a few fish, unfortunately. You know, which is kind of natural, man. I was watching the guy's video today, and he's like, just giving like terrible information. He's like talking about how to keep your tank clear, and he's like, yeah, he just, you know, if you want to keep it clear, just use a UV sterilizer, blah blah blah. Yeah, UV sterilizers are great. I actually plan on getting one myself, but that's not the only way to keep your tank crystal clear. As you see, like my tank is crystal clear, but that's because I have like 2 filters on mine. Like these filters basically are doing about up to over 100 gallons of water. You know, they can filter up to 100 gallons of water. So I mean, it's all about the filtration and your fish load. I mean, so like I said, I have about maybe 15 fish in here, and cichlids, they're not terribly dirty, but they do emit they do emit their fair amount of waste themselves. So I mean, it's all about your bio load, man. If your fish are messy, like a lot of people like goldfish, goldfish are disgusting. They are very messy. You know, angelfish tend to be very messy. I mean, there's some fish that just emit more waste than others. So the cichlids, they're not too bad, but they do have their I'll put them on a medium spectrum of when it comes to waste. So this is just, you know, what I do. I have 2 filters on there. The filtration process is pretty simple. I'm probably gonna swap those 2 filters out and get a canister filter and one of the other hang on the back filters. Just because I want to get rid of the hang on the back filters, just because I feel like they take up a lot of space and they detract from the overall look of the entire tank. Like I had like a heater back there and all this stuff. Like, you know, you find yourself looking more at that than enjoying the actual beauty of the tank itself. So, you know, I'm definitely gonna get rid of the hang on the back filters. You see these guys, I try to move them all in the corner here, so this way, you know, they're out the way. They're not like in the general eyesight, like head on center with the filter. The 400 back here is so big, there's no way for me to kind of like move that in the back. This is just kind of like almost centered, you know, like straight there. You see the Placo back there just sucking onto the wall, trying to gather up some some algae or whatever. As you see, my tank is in really crystal clear condition. I can even show you guys some of the products that I use to keep it clean, and to keep it good. I mean, I would say like a lot of people use, you know, water clarifiers and like AccuClear and all kinds of crap like that. I would say stay clear of that stuff, because basically it sometimes it does more harm than good. My first time out, I had bought some of this stuff right here, this AccuClear API. API makes the cheapest shit imaginable. So I can get this into focus. Jesus, yeah, it's not really coming into focus, right? Hang on. All right, but anyway, API AccuClear. You know, this is the bottle. I can't get it to focus on that bottle, but it's cool. It's crap. This actually clouded up my water, killed a couple of fish, and I don't use it anymore. So that's done crap. that's just, you know, crap. I just been meaning to throw it away, but I haven't had a chance for a couple of months to do so. What I found that works really well for conditioning the water, which you do need because unfortunately our tap water is filled with chlorine, and fish don't actually like chlorine. It actually kills them. So I actually got some of this bad boy. This is the best stuff that I have used on a tank so far. Not only does it dechlorinate the water, but it also it removes the chloramine, it removes the ammonia, it detoxifies the nitrites and the nitrates, and it also provides a slime coat for the fish. So I mean, it does multiple things, and it's like, as you see, it works really well. So some of you guys who are interested in the hobby, there's my rope fish. He just came out to show himself off. Really, really beautiful guy. See this guy? He has like a really nice orange underbelly. He hides in there, you know, but he's really cool. Meat eater, carnivore, eats a lot of different meats and stuff like that. So obviously, as you see, like I have a lot of fish that eat smaller fish, which I feed them minnows and things like that. Yeah, so it's just wanted to show that guy really quick. I know my tire track eel is somewhere. I don't really see him. He might be in the in the house with the other with the rope fish. Excuse me. I don't see him. So I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it though, guys. I just wanted to kind of put a video out there and just say a few things about the fish tank and what I've been up to. This I've definitely turned into a stone cold like fish hobbyist. I plan on doing a bunch of changes to this fish tank, and probably including just getting rid of this fish tank altogether and getting like 150 gallon, 125 gallons. I'm gonna get something bigger so I can put more fish, add more interesting fish. Probably do a saltwater tank. Freshwater is cool, but there's just not as many like interesting fish in the freshwater community as there is in the saltwater community. So that's the tricky thing. But I love my freshwater tank. I might switch over to saltwater one day, which means I would have to like find another home for these guys, which these guys mostly grow pretty big. So that's going to be hard. Like these guys can get mostly like this guy right here, this big guy, the green terry. He can get well over 8 to 9 inches long. He can get really big. The black convict can get to about 7 inches, 6 to 7 inches. The clown loach back there, even that little guy back there, he can get in the trees. He can get, in the plants, excuse me. He can get over about a foot long himself. These guys get about 5 inches. So these guys get pretty big. So which means they're gonna eventually outgrow the tank that I have. So I'm even gonna have to get rid of them. Even the iridescent sharks get huge. They get over a foot. Either I have to get rid of these guys, or I'm gonna have to, just get a new tank to house them in. So what I probably do is get a big like 90 gallon, 100 gallon tank, and then keep this one and turn this one into a saltwater tank, something like that. I haven't decided exactly, but I have a little time before these guys like outgrow their environment. So, that's just it. Just wanted to give a quick update. I didn't want the video to go on too long. If you guys got any questions, you have any tips, you see anything that out from my setup that you don't like, by the way, which I'm definitely gonna get rid of these things. I'm gonna add a more natural look. I got these guys. I got this this pot in the house when I first kind of got it, maybe like a week or so afterwards, just to kind of have a place for the fish to to hide, which is important. But I think I'm just gonna I'm gonna get rid of the I'm gonna get rid of this and that. Add some rocks. Add some more natural landscape to the entire tank, because it's just so much better for the fish. The fish love the natural landscapes. You add caves and rocks, they're happy. They're happy and it keeps them healthy. So that's pretty much it for this video, man. Just hit me up if you give a thumbs down or a thumbs up or whatever. Just let me know. Especially if you give a thumbs down. Tell me what you don't like about my video. Well, not the video, just what you like about the setup or whatever the case may be. So yeah, that's it, man. It's your boy, the Hawk. Peace.